Hi, my name is Damien, and this is your 30-minute class focusing on flexibility and balance. Today you're going to need a chair and a mat. Have plenty of water close by. Please stay hydrated, and remember to please work at your own pace. Let's begin. Standing with your feet directly underneath your hips in a parallel stance. And what that is that your toes are pointing directly towards me. And we'll start marches. Just a nice, easy march. Slow or fast, your choice. Keeping your back straight. Drawing your abdominals in. Let's add opposite arm to leg. Gently swinging the arms, using your abdominals to lift that leg up. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your feet into that parallel stance once again, and bring your arms down by your sides, thumbs forward. Bend your knees and hip hinge forward. So you're bending from your hips and your knees. Your chest is up, your back is straight, and your arms reach behind you. Swing your arms forward, low, medium, or high as you come out of that squat and into a full stance. Let's go swing and up. Keep your chest lifted and up. I'd rather you bend your knees less if that means that you're going to keep your back straight. And breathe, inhale, and exhale. Feel how your abdominals really pull in as you lift your arms and as you hinge back. Let's add a rise. 1, squeeze, little rise, and lower. Maybe a little faster or at your own pace. Squeeze your glutes as you lift. Warming up. 2 more. Hold here. Lower the heels down and lift. If you need your chair, you can hold your chair and lift. 1. Feel how your glutes are squeezing and your abdominals engage or pull in. Shoulder blades are gliding down your back. It doesn't matter how high you lift your heels, just try to lift them a little bit off the floor. Feel all of your toes. 1 more. And lower. Shake it out. Good. Turn profile in a split stance. Bend your front knee and stretch your calf. Now, bend your back knee, flex your front foot, and hip hinge forward from your hips and stretch your hamstring and calf here. We go forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Great. Let's do the other side. Stand in a split stance. Bend your front leg. Stretch your calf here. You can also stretch the hip flexor and the thigh muscle by pushing your hips forward. Now bend your back leg, straighten your front leg and flex your foot, and hip hinge forward. Place the foot down and we lunge forward. Hip hinge back. Lunge forward. Hip hinge back. Maybe with each repetition you can increase the range of motion, how far you go. 1 more. And back. Turn and face me, step touch. Just breathing. Slow or fast, your choice, just swinging the arms. and stand. Separate your legs slightly wider than your hips, but still in that parallel stance where our toes are pointing towards each other. And take your hands on your hips, bend sideways without shifting your weight over to one hip. So you still have your weight centered in between both feet. Now lengthen your spine up as you come back to standing neutral. And then bend to your left, your second side. And up. And bend. And bend. Let's add an arm. Reach. And reach. Oh, just feel that stretch in your sides and in your spine. You can also reach your hand just to here if you don't want to reach overhead. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Great. Turn and face profile. So I would like you to start, if you're mirroring me, I'd like you to start with the leg that's furthest away from me. So the leg that's behind over here. And you have your chair available to you if you need it. And step your foot that's furthest away from me back. Bend your knees. Okay? Now you can place your hands here or here. Twist towards the front leg. Come back to center. And then stand. Let's do the other leg. Bend. Twist towards the front leg. So we're going to twist away from each other. Come back to center. And lower the arms. Okay? Lower. Find that nice stable stance. And just feel your waist twist only to where you feel control. And up. And we have 1. Twist. Feel the waist really pull in as you twist. We'll do 4 more. And up. We take lunge. Make sure both knees are bent on this lunge. And up. So on this one, twist. Come to center. Now see if you can lift your front heel and hold that for me for 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the foot down and stand. Okay, remember for that one you also have the chair available to you. Let's do the other side. Lunge back, hands either here or here. Twist. Come back to center. Now let's lift the front heel. Low, medium, or high, your choice. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the heel down and stand. Great. Shake it out. Okay. So now, place your hands, one hand on the chair. You don't have to use the chair if you don't want to, but I'm going to demonstrate it with the chair. And we're going to hip hinge, bending your knees, hip hinge forward, sending your glutes back. My back is absolutely flat. You can reach this other arm here. Come up, release the chair, and push your glutes forward, and open your chest. And here's without the chair. And come back, push your glutes forward, open your chest. And lengthen, send your hips back, long spine. And open the chest. And we reach forward. And open the chest. We have 2 more. And reach forward. Send your glutes back, your back is absolutely straight. And open the chest. 1 more. Remember, you can bring your arms low, medium, or high, or mix and match. And push, and relax. Just a little shake. Good. Okay. Stand with your legs a little bit wider than your hips, again in that parallel stance, so our toes are pointing towards each other. And we're going to circle our hips to the right. Do about 6. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go the other direction. That just feels good. 2, and 1. Great. Okay. So this time, place one hand on the chair. and your feet are either together or slightly separated, your choice. Rise up onto the ball of the feet. So you're lifting into a calf raise, okay? And you're just gonna flex this foot. See if you can flex that foot. Put it down and lower down. And other side. Flex the foot off the floor. Place the foot back down and lower down. We have rise. See? It's a challenge. Now, you don't have to bring the heels don't have to go that high. Okay? Foot back down and lower. Lift. Try not to lean forward. Just go straight up. Flex. Down and lower. We have 2 more. Lifting. All the toes. Feel all the toes. Down and through. So you're rising right through the center of your foot. Okay? So you feel all of your toes. Toes down and through. Beautiful. Turn profile, and we're gonna bend your front knee. So go into your split stance and bend the back knee as well. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. One more. Bend and stretch. Great, let's do the other side. Find your split stance. And we bend the back knee. You can bend the front knee too. And then straighten the back knee. And then you want to get a nice dynamic stretch in that calf muscle that we just worked. One more. Great. So let's go into an alternating flamingo stance. Okay? Your chair is available to you, so don't forget that. Let's lift your right leg up. Extend the leg to the front. Bring yourself back to flamingo and come down. Let's alternate sides. And we go lift, extend, bring it in, place it down. And we have lift, extend, bring it in, place it down. And lift. Extend. As you're doing this, feel all the toes of your standing foot on the floor. Extend. Now you don't have to go very high with the leg if you don't want to, but I just want you to have that balance challenge. And it really is a nice work in the legs. Plus extension, getting a little bit of stretch. You have 1 more on each side. Good, hold your back nice and straight. Feel your abdominals pull in. And down, great. Shake it out a little bit. So this next one's a little challenge, okay? Bring your legs together, squeeze your legs together, feet are touching. Rise onto the balls of your feet. Now, you can keep your heels low, medium, or high. And we're gonna slowly try to lift into some version of the flamingo, either low, at the ankle, calf muscle, or to the knee, and then place it right back down. And we're gonna stay up, and we're gonna switch legs. Very slow, we're only doing 4. Ankle, or calf, or knee. And bring it down, we're still up. We do. The third one, ankle, calf, knee. Try to use your chair as little as possible. 2, and 1 more. Ankle, calf, down, and through. Good. All right. Let's go back into our split stance. Okay. And we're gonna stretch our calves again. Nice and slow. Just make it feel good, okay? It should feel good. 1 more. Let's go to the other side. One more. And anything that feels good and you want to hold it there, just go ahead and hold it there. Okay? All right. So let's do this next one. You can use the chair if you want. Okay? And we're going to have our feet together. Bend your knees, hip hinge forward. As you hip hinge forward, reach your leg that's closest to me behind you. Stretch the knee and point the foot so you have a sense of length, and lift the leg up. And then slide it back into standing as you hip hinge back up, keeping our backs absolutely straight. You want to feel your hamstrings doing the work as well as your legs and your back muscles in a good way. Stomach muscles, abdominal muscles, back muscles, hamstrings, which is the backs of your legs and your glutes and your bottom, are lifting the leg. Let's do our second side. So we hip hinge forward as we bend the supporting leg, reach the other leg behind you, and feel how the hamstring and glute are lifting the leg, and then we come up. Let's alternate sides for another 6. Reach. This is slow. And up. And reach. And up. Reach. And up. Reach. Feel how those abdominals are pulling in as you squeeze your glutes and hamstrings. You have one more each side. Now this one, hold, maybe not so high. Place your hands on the chair and just try and see if you can lift your standing heel up a little bit. Hold it there. Glutes, put it down and stand. Good. Let's try the other side. Hip hinge forward, lift the back leg. Place your hand on the chair. See if you can lift that standing heel up, even if it's just a little bit. And hold it there. Feel your hamstrings and glutes holding your back leg. Stomach in. Place your heel down and then come up. Nice. Shake it out. Okay, good. So now, super simple. I'm going to stand in a slight diagonal. Okay, you can face me. Knees are slightly bent, and I just want you to tuck your pelvis under and then send it back. Tuck pelvis under and back. Tuck, scoop, and back, and scoop, and back. You have one more. So we're just lengthening that lower back. From side view, it'll look like this. Scoop, and back. Let's do 2 more. It feels pretty good. 1, and back, and 1, and back. Excellent. Come back into your parallel stance with your legs wider than your hips, and let's do some more hip circles. We'll just do 4 to the right. Feels great. And we go to the other side. Bring your feet together, and you can place your hands up here, medium, or behind your head. You can also keep them here if you don't want to use the hands as well. Reach the arms to where you're comfortable and draw your elbows down into a goalpost position as you lift your right leg up. Little balance. Place your right leg down and reach your arms back up. Let's do the second side. Draw your arms into that goalpost position. Lift your left leg up, squeezing your standing glute. Stomach muscles are pulling in, so your abdominal muscles, and then lower the foot and reach up. Here we go. And 6. And 5. And 4. Woo. See how important it is to keep all your toes on the floor for that balance? 2. So not only the inner foot, but the outer foot. Good. And bring your arms down. We'll do the same marches, but we're going to add a torso twist. Hands behind your head. And we'll do about 6 of these. Lift your right leg up. Feel your abdominals pull in as you twist towards that right leg. Come back to center and lower down. The chair is right there if you need it. Okay. And lift your left leg up. Squeeze your abdominals in as you twist. Come back to center and lower down. And we have 4 more. Lift, twist, center, and lower. We have lift, twist, center, and lower. And lift, and twist, and center, and lower down. 1 more. And lift, twist, center, and down. Great. So, I'm going to move my chair just for this next sequence, but you don't have to move your chair, okay? So, just mirror me. And we have our heels together and toes apart. Okay, I'm going to move this a little bit forward. And you can also do this without the chair, but please have the chair close by because there is a progression that I'd like you to try where I think we're all going to need the chair. Hands are on the hips. You're going to swing your leg front, so this will be your, if you're mirroring me, it's going to be your right leg. Place it back down, heels together, then swing it behind you, right? The back knee's bent, you'll feel your hip flexor and your thigh muscle stretch, and then bring it down, and we'll do one more, and down. Here we go, to the back. 1, 2, 3, and down, to the front. 1, 2, 3, and hold, put it down. And now on that hold, back, front, back, you have the option to let go of the chair. And together, good. Let's do 2 more. Front, back, front, hold. Now here's that challenge I was talking about. Keep your supporting knee stretched and see if you can lift your heel a little bit. And lower down, place your heels down. Let's go to the back. Back, doesn't have to be high. Front, back, light touch on the chair. And place your weight forward on your standing leg and see if you can lift your heel. Any height is good. And lower. Great. So I'm going to walk around to this side. Okay, I'm going to move my chair again. And have my heels together and toes apart. We'll do the same thing. Let's swing your left leg front. If you're mirroring me, it's going to be your left leg. And we go. Front, together. Back, together. Front hold, maybe let go. Heels together. To the back, 3 swings. Front is 2, back hold, option to let go. And together, we have front, back, front stay, let go. And back, and front, and back hold, let go. We have one more. This time we do the balance challenge. Front, back, front stay. See if you can lift your heel up. And down. We go to the back. Back, front, back stay. See if you can lift your heel. Any height is good. Remember, it doesn't have to be high like a ballerina. And down. Good. Shake it out. Great. I'm going to place my chair back over here. You don't have to move your chair if you want to, but do make sure at some point that you have space on your mat. Okay? So, now, let's go into lateral legless. Okay? So we're just going to shift to the side and lift, hold, and lower. Shift the weight and lift, and lower. Very simple. And you can do a challenge by bringing your arms out if you like, or here, and reach. And I personally like here. These are short little balances, shifting your weight. We have 4 more. As you shift your weight, make sure that all of your toes are flat on the floor. 3, or 2, sorry, 2. And 1. Great. Shake it out. Okay? So now, with or without the chair, your choice. Okay? Legs are slightly turned out, so your heels are together and toes apart. We're going to lift this knee up and circle it around. Then we're going to lift it to the side and circle it forward. Then we're going to lift up and circle around. Then we're going to lift side and circle forward. We lift up and circle around. We lift side and circle forward. We lift up and circle around. We lift side and circle forward. And one more here. And one more there. Great. Shake that standing leg out. Okay. Let's do the second side. We circle up and bring your heels together. Then we circle out and forward and bring them down. We circle the leg forward and side and together. We circle the leg side and forward and bring it down. 4 more. Up and side. Side and forward. And front and side. Side and forward. 2 more. Front and side. See how important it is to get over on that leg, on the standing leg, and over. Woo! All right, and shake it. Good. Okay. So let's take a little bit longer lunge now. Stand profile and have your leg that's closest to me reach back. All I want you to do is slide it back, and you're gonna get this nice long reach here, and reach the arms low, medium, or high. 1, and then come up. Same thing here. Reach, this is a bigger position. I want you to reach that back leg long. And as you lift your arms, you'll feel your thigh and your hip flexor stretch. Come back to standing. We have 6 more. 6. And together. And 5. And together. And 4. Thumbs are up. And together. You might notice that you can go a little deeper with each repetition. 2. And 1. And together. Excellent. Okay, so just a little torso twist with your feet standing parallel. Lengthening your spine, just your waist. Try not to move your hips, even if that means that the movement is small. Two more. And 1. Great. So, now we're going to come down to the mat. Make sure your chair is on the side of your mat, if it isn't already, and turn and face your chair. Hip hinge forward. Place your hands on the chair. Lower one knee gently down to the mat, followed by the second knee. Place one hand down onto the mat, followed by the left. Now we're on all fours. And we're gonna walk backwards just a little bit so we can center ourselves in the middle of the mat. And we turn and face each other so that you're on the side of your hip. Okay. Then we're gonna slide down, lower down with both hands. Slide down. Lay flat and roll gently onto your back. Remember that flamingo that we did earlier? We're gonna do this in supine. So when you're lying down on your back, I want you to feel your shoulder blades are squeezing together gently just to open your chest, but your abdominals are pulled in. Your spine is neutral. That means that the natural curves of the spine are there. We're not forcing the back into the mat, but we're definitely not arching like this. Okay? So take your right leg, or take your leg that's closest to me, right here, and just feel it bend at your hip and see if you can extend it all the way up. You're gonna feel a nice stretch and bend and place it down. And we bend, second leg, alternating legs. See how far you can stretch without changing the shape of your back. It doesn't matter how far, just go do your best. And so now we take the leg that's closest to each other, stretch, down, and lower. And 1, extend, bend, and lower. 1, extend, stomach pulling in, bend. So you should feel support on your back while you increase the range of motion of your legs. 1, extend, and bend, and lower. So now, keeping your feet firmly planted on the mat, feet are parallel, no turnout. Push your glutes up towards the ceiling with a straight spine and just feel this stretch in your hip flexor. Feel how long you can make your hip flexor in your thighs and slowly come down. Let's do 2 more. And we lift, push. And slowly come down. We have 1 more. And lift and push. And slowly come down. Excellent. So now, take your leg that's closest to me and grab underneath your knee. Hold it there. And extend the leg. 3 times. 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Now hold it as straight as you can, even if it doesn't straighten all the way. And see if you can flex your foot up. And then relax it. And then flex. And then relax. And 1 more. Flex and relax. Place the leg down. Let's switch legs. Grab underneath your knee. Extend the leg as far as you can without changing the shape of your back. And we flex the foot and we point. Gentle. Flex and point. And flex and point and place it down. Excellent. Turn and roll onto your side. Place your hands on your mat or wherever you are and push yourself up. Turn and come onto all 4s. Walk yourself towards your chair. Place your hands on your chair and bring your body up. Take 1 foot flat in front of you on the floor. Push into the chair, lean forward, and go onto the other foot. You're now in a hip hinge. Place your hands on your thighs, and with a straight back, push yourself back up. Sit in your chair facing me. Scoot forward to the front of your chair. Reach your arms around and grab the back of your chair as far as you can. You can even just grab the seat towards the back, okay? Open the chest and lean slightly forward. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And lower your arms, lift, and open. Thank you so much for joining me today. That was absolutely amazing. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I look forward to the next time that we can work together. Have a great day. Bye-bye.